teammates, guys who are going to get their number retired here, and wear somebody else's name on their back, with all due respect, that's a concern. That's a concern.
I have no playing before noon, but free throws, and he dropped 2. So this may be his breakout party.
Not too bad. Parker cuts inside. That shot was altered by the presence of Dampier. He takes it away to Duncan. And 1. So Tim Duncan has drawn 3 fouls on the two-headed center monster for the Mavs in the first 4.5 of the first.
And none of the plays have been go-to opportunities for him. It's all scramble, it's all creativity by others. Robert Horry with the strong, quick hands initially, and then the quick throw-up there by Tim Duncan, and another trip to the line. Again, Dallas Mavericks centers standing there stationary with their arms in the air, drawing their third.
Terry off to the bench. Terry and Harris and our two-headed center monster. The center monster has not been a monster. Dirk over Bowen. So Dirk Nowitzki, after missing his first 2, makes his first field goal. He has such a
5-6 shots in a row, and what he needs is 1 to go in. Duncan.
You can always see he's lined up. He loves to take a shot off glass. They could see each other in the Western Finals, as they did in this round, the Western Semis, last year when Finley has Dirk on this trip. Duncan for the help. Dirk, the deuce.
Finley was watching, Mike. He didn't have
Dug in great defense like the Spurs or Detroit had.
Stackhouse to miss. That's the guy who is more willing and very comfortable with that leadership role now. I should say comfortable, not very comfortable.
In 5 postseason games previously to this series against San Antonio, he's averaged 26-plus points per game, which is the 2nd highest ever among active players.
Duncan working on Dampier, got it, and got a 2nd foul on Dampier. So both of the Maverick bigs have 2, and Duncan comes to the line for point 10.
Well, Duncan is killing this myth that he doesn't play well in early games. He has come to play early, and he's drawing fouls on the center. This is a typical Tim Duncan effort. Watch his hands go underneath the arms of Dampier, and then the shot goes up.
Once again, the centers for Dallas playing perfect position with their arms in a great vertical situation. Tim Duncan, a parade to the free throw line, the only
for 12. They beat Memphis by 10 and 15 in Dallas.
A statistical analysis of history since the first round has gone to 203. The amazing thing about Steve is how completely different his game is from any other player in the entire league. Offensively, it's been a mighty struggle for the former star.
Big boy's ready today.
He is right at those guys, too. Jock has 2 fouls.
Give him 1 more. Give 1 more.
And give Duncan 1 more as well. You're good, Jones. You are good. 3 fouls on Sagana Jock. Tim Duncan is carrying the Spurs. A man who's back-to-back MVPs in 01 and 02. 3 times the MVP in the NBA Finals. 16 points. Half the Spurs total here early in the second. 2-0-3. Horry pulls it away.
That was a big rebound by Horry because Dampier did a great job of making a miss.
And Duncan gets the 2nd try as they brought in Dampier with his 2 fouls.
As they got a mismatch, Dirk Nowitzki against big man Axel.
Just turn and shoot here.
He took it right to his sweet spot, right there on the elbow, and knocked it down over his former teammate.
I like the closeout defense by Dallas.
Duncan again. 20 for Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Not Bowen for sure. He has 2.
Well, just because you have a foul to give doesn't mean you have to give it.
There is no room for Nowitzki to operate, but he still knocks it down.
What patience.
What stuff for the quality of teams in round 2.
Well, remember the champion Houston Rockets
need to get going offensively.
Howard misses. There's Dirk with the rebound. just ran to a spot where he had space to shoot.
And responsibility to do whatever it takes says a lot to the team and to the coach. Duncan.
Off the pick and roll with Parker. Let's see if that gets Tim Duncan going. He was fourth in the league in free throw shooting this year.
Left-handed delivery through two giant obstacles.
Looks like he has no trouble getting his own shot. He just hasn't taken enough shots here in the second half.
They're trying to get going.
Duncan works on Dampier.
Oh, good.
And the beauty of what we're seeing with these two guys helping the floor, tough to guard. Stackhouse. Oh, beautiful move. Couldn't finish. The rebound by Nowitzki. Duncan at the line. Of course, his playoff numbers ahead of his career stats on average. But in that first
defense of the Dallas Mavericks, try to get those those centers in foul trouble. Their shot blockers, they disrupt things at the other end of the floor.
Duncan has scored the last
seconds to play, and that's all I want to see out of you for a while.
You know, Marquise Daniels, good player. He didn't play the last game. He got a bad hamstring.
Duncan got it to go.
Your hand defending the high screen and roll effectively.
Nowitzki intercepts the pass intended for Ori, comes all the way and throws it down with two hands as Ori flies by to try to defend him.
Dirk was beat guys and people sitting right in the first row.
How can you say he's all right? He's calling for the towel.
He's calling for the towel on the throwdown. As he went out there, he stepped on a drink that was spilled as he
huge quickness advantage over Nick Van Exel. Van Exel is on the team because he can make big shots in big moments. Duncan.
Got job to commit. And a chance for another three-point play. Take Tim Duncan over 30 points.
How do you defend the master? The pump fake, the up and under. A la Hakeem Olajuwon, Kevin McHale, the exquisite footwork, Tony Parker, ecstatic knowing he's getting back in there to join this.
Howard to inbound, it's Jason Terry. The Mavs down by 2, game on the line, Nowitzki has it. Over Bowen, Ginobili knocked it away. Stackhouse got it, he went to the line, gotta get a shot off, 3 for the win! No! Spurs win! Spurs win game 1. He was coming back to the line for a 3.